Hey guys, today I'm going to review the Funky Fluff Lux for you. I just sold this, so I wanted to review it real quick before it goes bye-bye. First, I will tell you the features of the diaper, and then I will tell you why it wasn't really just for us. So the reason I got this one is because we love Lullaby baby diapers, and the Funky Fluff Lux looked very similar to me in the pictures. They both have similar wing style. They have the same 2x4 column rise snaps here. They both have a crossover tab, and they both have a snap up here for an extra snap to prevent wing droop. This one's up at the top, and then this one's down at the bottom. So I thought just like fit-wise it would fit really similarly, but that wasn't quite the case. Anyway, I don't really love this. It's awkward when you're snapping it on to have it down low compared to up high. It's just harder to like get in there, at least for us with a chunky thigh and chunky belly. Might be easier for a skinnier baby. Again, it has the 2x4 rise, which is great, super adjustable. I think this could get really small for a newborn, and except the inserts are really thick, so you'd have to use something else. So the outside is made out of PUL. It's really soft PUL. It's not like crunchy or like loud at all, if you know what I'm talking about. It feels really quality. It's like a nice squishy, well-made feeling diaper. The Lux comes with a stay dry lining on the inside, which I'll show you, but you also have the option to buy it with a bamboo pocket instead. And they actually sent that to me first on accident, and that felt really nice too. I don't like bamboo right against her skin because she gets really rashy. So anyway, that's the outside of the diaper, and the snaps are really nice. They snap and unsnap really easily, but again, that extra hip snap is down low, which is a little bit awkward. And then on the inside, like I said, it is a suede cloth stay dry material. There's a pocket in the back, and there's also a pocket not completely in the front. It's like cut, a little bit lower in the front, and then it goes up pretty far in there to the top of the diaper and then out. So I don't like stuffing it from the front at all. It's kind of like awkward to get in there. But for me, with a regular washer, like a top-loading washer, it totally agitates out. The insert does in the wash, which is awesome. It also has a snap up there, so you can snap the insert in on the outside, and then there's also a snap right there, so that's similar to the Lullaby baby diaper as well. And one thing that I don't love, this isn't a deal breaker for me, but the suede cloth feels really thick to me, so I think that just has the potential for more buildup later. But I mean, it's like soft still, but it's a little bit thick for my liking. And then the inserts are really big. You get two, you get one smaller one, and it is 5 layers thick, and then you get a larger one, and it is 6 layers thick. So for me, that's like way too many layers to clean, especially something like bamboo. And they take forever and a day to dry. So I washed them one time. I never used the big one. I used the small one twice, and I just can't stand how long they take to dry. So I didn't really use them. I just used the diaper with flats. This is 80, doesn't really say on there, but there's the tag just for fun. It's 80% bamboo, terry, and then 20% polyester. And again, these are just way too thick. They're super absorbent, but I don't have time to clean that, or more importantly, I don't have time to dry that. So it just is too long. So another downside to the inserts being so big is they're really hard to stuff. Like, they're made to go into this diaper. They come together. But just the small one, like, I have, like, not giant hands. Like, I've got pretty skinny wrists and hands. But it's really hard for me to get in there to stuff, even just the small one. And it's almost like the inserts are wider than the diaper. Like, it's hard to get them flat. You can't really see in the video, but it's like they're kind of like bunchy in there. So that's one reason that I am letting this go, is that they're really annoying to stuff. Even if I'm stuffing with something smaller, like a really small flat that I've, folded like super trim in the crotch, it's just too narrow to get my hand in. And the Lux is a new version. They just replaced it with their previous version. They made it a little bit wider, but for me, it's just too skinny and annoying to get in there. And then the biggest reason why I'm letting this go is that I get pretty bad red marks with it. I've done a lot of different adjusting and different size like inserts to try to work on it, and This elastic's all right. Like it gets red there, but not like horrible red. But the biggest problem for us is right in the front where it crosses over. This part goes across her thigh, and there's just like no give in this material, and it leaves a really deep, like thin mark in her thigh. And she never like does anything to show that she's like bothered by it, but it just looks really uncomfortable. So it is a really quality diaper. I just feel like at this stage in the game with us for cloth diapering, like I've tried so many things and I just only want like my favorites in my stash. So I don't really reach for this one very much because of the red marks and because it's going to be annoying to stuff later. So I just don't want to stuff it again. So that's why I sold it, but forgot to say it's got like the little tummy panel. I never had any leaks with it. It does look very cute on it. It gives like a really cute little bubble butt, which is really adorable. And then, oh yeah, the snaps, I forgot to say. The large soaker has snap in the top and the bottom, so you can snap it on top of the diaper, and then you can take it off and reuse it, which would make it an all-in-two, or you can snap it in and just keep it in the diaper and just never unsnap it and just wash it like this, in which case then they would call it an all-in-one. Or you have the option to use it as a pocket diaper like I showed you, where you stuff the insert inside and then unstuff it so it would be a pocket. So they kind of market it as like a 3-in-1 because it can do all three of those different things. And then the small soaker can also snap into the front and the back if it's on like a smaller setting. And the large and small can also snap into each other. So those are handy options, but they're just really huge. So good luck getting them all in there. So anyway, that's a review for that, and then just a couple size comparisons so you can see how big this diaper is. This is a Bum Genius 4.0. So I will line the tops up here. It is quite a bit smaller in the front, and then through the middle it is trimmer. It's hard to get a good, here, let me see if I can lay it down on my lap. I'm not doing a very good comparison here. Okay, so here you can see the crotch a little bit better, and then lengthwise it is quite a bit, this is perfectly lined up on the top, and it's quite a bit shorter than a 4.0. And then compared to an Apple Cheeks size 2, sorry, I was going to compare the Bum Genius. That's not helpful. Here it is compared to the Apple Cheeks. The Apple Cheeks is a lot more narrow across the front, and then it's perfectly lined up at the top. And then at the bottom here, there's a lot of difference there. And then also through the crotch, it's a lot, let me see if I can do that. It's a lot trimmer through the crotch. So it's a very like trim and small diaper, which is good for, you know, fitting under clothes, but it's not good for longevity. My daughter is just 1 and 22 pounds, and this fits her, but I doubt this would get her to potty training. So if you have a really small kid, it might, but I don't know. I mean, my son was really skinny, and he potty trained at 3.5, but he was still only 30 pounds. And this is marketed 7 pounds to 35 pounds. And I don't know. I don't think the rise would have fit him at the end. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions. And thanks for watching, and have a good day. Okay, bye. Ah, not stopping. Okay, bye.